We are group 3, and the subtitle is The Bond Between Edward and His Wife. And there is my members. And I'm Xinping.
I am Huang Yuzhen Sammy.
I'm Guo Chen Melody.
I'm Zhou Minjuan Sunny.
Okay. And I'm introduce the motivation and main idea. After watching the movie, we thought it's just a fantasy movie, but then we realized that it has a deeper meaning in it. The protagonist, Edward, who kept telling his exaggerated stories that one may not believe in, including his own. At the end of the day, all those fantasies were based on true stories, but interpreted in a more creative way. There was a part of the movie about Edward falling in love with his wife and how he won her heart to be together. It was a heart-touching moment, so we decided to discuss what changed his life after he met his wife.
Okay, it's my turn. And I will analyze an example about the movie. In the movie, we think that the real story begins when Edward met Sandra. And the picture is show Edward encountered Sandra in the circus. In the beginning, when he first met Sandra in the circus, in order to know about Sandra's information, he promised the boss of the circus to help him with hard work. Finally, they reached an agreement to stay for a month, and the boss would tell him an information about Sandra. After getting about Sandra's news, he set off to find Sandra at her university. At first, Sandra had a husband done who was about to get married, but Edward still pursued her vigorously. Even to make Sandra happy, Edward went to find yellow daffodils from 5 states to put in the courtyard in front of her house. And in the right picture, it shows Edward find 5 the yellow daffodils to Sandra's courtyard. And when Don came back to see this scene, he shot Edward, but Edward did what he promised Sandra, instead of hitting his original husband. After this incident, Sandra decided to get married with Edward.
Later, Edward received a conscript order and had to join the army, but for Sandra, he was willing to take risks to take part in dangerous missions. He just wanted to reduce a day in the army and went home to meet with Sandra. After Edward returned to Sandra safely, he worked hard to make money. He was often unable to home for a week. He went to many places, and he would set his place in a band every half month to give Sandra a house with a white fence. Then he bought Fengdu Town. He returned to Fengdu Town and met the little girl, Jenny, and Jenny's house had been damaged. Edward wanted to buy it to help it renovate, but Jenny was unwell. So Edward decided to help to renovate Jenny's house with a dryer, and during this period, he also continued to work in Jenny's house until the last house renovation. Jenny wrote to keep the promise. And then Jenny tried to kiss Edward, but Edward refused her. Edward said, I love my wife. From the day I saw her to die, she is my only love.
Hi, I'm Melody, and this is my part. This is my part. Let me to talk about conclusion to you. In a big fish, there is a dialogue that all of our members very lovely. It's a very classical sentence. Sandra say, "You don't even know me," and then Edward say, "I have a race of my life to find out." It is too romantic to read. And actually, Edward used his most of time to find Sandra. Although Sandra was already engaged to another man, when he finally discovered she decided this, Edward didn't give up and still loved and pursued Sandra until she found his brave and kindness. At the same time, Sandra has deeply affected Edward. For example, if not Edward wanted to seek Sandra's trail and pursue her, maybe his life story was not filled up with surprise and adventures. Also, he was not brave enough and we saw. In fact, we can follow many lines to know that how much Edward loved his wife. Like this sentence. I'm in love with my wife, and from the first day I saw her until the day I die, she's the only one. So, in our conclusion, we agree that Edward is a good husband, also his wife Sandra. She is a good man too. In Edward's life, maybe some life story was overinterpreted by him, but we can throw past two examples to know that the love between his and his wife is deep and true. And the end.